How the devil are you guys? It's me, Robbie Don, it's William, and it's the Dragon Age Origins playthrough. Yes, the not quite as roleplayed as my Fallout ones, but not being able to get into first person view makes it a little bit harder. Just for me anyway. Some people find it easier, some people find it harder. However, I, William, am continuing on my quest. We are on our way to... wrong one. We are on our way to Redcliffe village to find the Earl of Redcliffe, who Alistair was brought up by. So, yeah. That's where we're going. On we go.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Go on, what's on your mind?
I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in. The reason he did that was because... well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
Okay, that makes you the heir to the throne.
Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me.
Yeah.
I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Well, don't worry. As far as I'm concerned, kings, generals and colonels should always lead from the front. Rather have you as a colonel in the field than a general in the tent. So, yes. The question is though, does Loghain know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it.
Yeah, so you're the heir to the throne then?
Let's hope not. I'm the son of a commoner and a Grey Warden to boot. It was made very clear to me early on that there was no room for me raising any rebellions or such nonsense. And that's fine by me. Now, if there's an heir to be found, it's Al Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... oh no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
Well, aren't you?
See? I knew you could do it. It's easy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's easy when you know how. Right. So, I am the son of a lord and minor royalty. Alistair is a bastard and major royalty. And we are majorly royally screwed. If Al Eamon cannot help us. Hello there. There's not a troll under the bridge. I don't have to pay you 2 gold, do I? Hello? Thomas.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it.
Why?
Have you come to help us?
What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
I've heard Al Eamon's sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying. We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is
Whoa,
this
whoa,
evil
yeah.
that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Van
Okay.
Tegan, Arlemon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Oh, this is going to get interesting. Not a good sight.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They're obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainisfere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud. Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
I keep telling him.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Tern Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
So, you don't believe Loghain's live
What, that
then?
he pulled his men in order to save them? That Kaelan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain
man.
calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar.
You may have known my father, Tern Cusland. I am William Cusland.
Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Okay. What happened after that?
They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Kaelan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arleman.
What he said. So, yes, of course we will help.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas,
Well, I
please
can
tell
guess pretty
Murdoch
high.
what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Okay. Can I just discuss the situation with you first, though?
Of course.
Alright. What happens after this battle's over?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
Okay. What are these things attacking the village?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, perhaps. Spirits possessing the bodies of the dead. We could be dealing with a mage, but who would do such a thing?
Yes, this is true. Who would do such a thing, Win? I mean, some of your own people just rebelled against you in the tower, so anyone, any mage could be doing it. You don't really know them until they've been at the... Shall we say, you don't know what they're capable of until they've been at the lowest. Right, so why are you in the chantry, Tegan?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Okay. Don't you need more men in here then?
We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
Do you have any of Al Eamon's knights here?
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
The search for the sacred ashes or something, daft, yeah?
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Okay then, I'll get back to you.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Oh, we're gonna need it. Okay. Ooh, I've got a party that approves of my decisions. Weird.
Let us pray. Blessed
Yes.
art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed
Let
art
us,
thou who
Why
seeks
haven't
his
Mother and
return.
Father returned
Blessed is the
yet?
prophetess, his
You don't wanna know.
daughter, sacrificed to the holy
They're
flame.
gone, dear boy.
May the chant reach
Gone
the Maker's
on a
ears
long
and
trip.
tell him of
When
Long
will
way
our
of
they
saying
be
it.
back? I missed them.
Be brave, young man. Parents will want
More books. Thetis calendar.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
It shall be done.
Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
I want to go home. Where is Father? Why can't we go home?
I already told you. Father is outside defending the village from the bad men. We must stay here and be brave. Can you do that?
I guess so.
Okay. We have a couple of named NPCs and one over there with a quest. Let's have a quick talk to these two.
Good day.
Good day. You are not doing anything. Jetta. Seems familiar, that name.
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Yeah, that Jetta, aren't you? They're both dead, by the way.
I am. You've heard of me?
Yeah. I have something here from your husband.
Oh? Oh, his lockbox. If you're bringing me this... Oh no, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for bringing this to me. It means a lot to... Maker's blessings upon you.
Yes, sorry about that, because probably enough doom and gloom going around in this town at the moment. Old man and villager.
I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
Exactly.
Night is coming. The monsters will return and we sit here and wait for them.
We have no choice. We must pray and hope for the Maker's compassion.
I just hope everything will be all right. So many have already died.
See, what is the plan for these sort of situations? Do you have people sleeping in shifts and try and barricade the town up and prepare as much as possible with the other people not in the sleeping shifts? Do you tell everybody to sleep after dawn when the monsters disappear and then spend the hours building as much as possible before nightfall after you all wake up? Or do you start building all the defences as one big unit straight after the monsters go back at dawn and then have a sleep and then get up and try and make sure you're fully awake for the nightfall? What is the strategy for surviving this sort of thing?
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
No, you're alright. Just wondering why you're crying.
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible, you poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Have you tried looking for him?
I went to our house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody.
Okay then. Do you know where he might have gone and why he would have run off?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
Grief can make us do many things that don't make any sense, I'm afraid.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Okay. Right, if I see him and I spot him, I'll have a look. If I see any evidence, I'll have a look. And I'll do what I can.
You will. Thank you so much. Please find him.
Okay. Investigative detectives, are we now? Alright. Militia.
Walking corpses. Do you think it's something in the water?
Well, there's got to be something, hasn't it? Alright.
You know, we don't have the men we need. And their numbers just keep growing each night.
Well, sure, they take the dead and they, you know...
I don't want to think about that.
This might be the last night after all. The king isn't coming. Nobody is.
So what can we do? Leave? Try to get out of the village?
And abandon everyone? No, we fight.
We've no other choice.
Well said, well said. See, they're only villagers and they've only took up arms to become a militia. They're not trained soldiers, but they're not giving up. It's their homes and it's their fight.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a miracle.
Yes. Mr. Murdoch.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
I'm very much alive. Right. You sure you didn't hear that we killed the king?
Could be that I did. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Nice moustache. Right. You can call me William. But, have faith, good
I hope you're right. I really do. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
How is morale, by the way?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
I have some questions then.
Ask away.
What's happened, by the way? Tell me your events.
Don't rightly know. We heard the Owl was sick and getting worse, but after a while we heard nothing at all. A few folks went up to the castle to see what was going on. They couldn't get in. Nobody was there, not a soul. And then those horrid creatures attacked the village. They were everywhere. People dying. It was awful. Good thing Ban Tegan was here.
Right. Do you know anything about Al-Eamon's illness?
I know the Arlessa sent the knights out for a cure. You can ask Sir Perth about it. He was one of them.
Okay. Where can I get supplies?
If you want weapons and such, you'd go to the blacksmith, but there isn't much left there.
There's nowhere to buy sell things.
commerce isn't exactly our biggest concern right now,
Oh,
but you
I
might
know
want
that.
to
I
speak
know.
to Lloyd at the tavern. I wouldn't trust him, though.
I don't mean it like that. Right, I shall... Go on, let's go back to the... What can I do to help? Yeah, let's go back to being helpful. What can I do to help? I'm just saying, where can I buy and sell? I might be able to sort you out with some equipment if I can buy the right parts to build it for you. You never know.
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Okay. Why is he refusing
His
to
daughter,
talk?
Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack
Lovely.
the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Okay. And you say he's the only blacksmith and there's nobody else capable?
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat.
Yeah.
If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
I see what you mean. Okay.
We could
Anything
use
else?
some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses.
Who's
He's a
Dwin?
trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out.
Well, ain't that just dandy? Okay.
Right.
Carry on for now.
Let's hope we see morning.
Yes, let's hope we see morning. The type of morning where the sun comes up, not the type of morning where you're crying over dead bodies. Shall we? Chest and death rate. Let's have a quick look at these first.
Very well.
9.
It is begun.
Ooh, steel 3. Why not? Right, let's go say hello to the blacksmith.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Yeah, I'd shrug my shoulders too. Right. Is this Owen, the blacksmith? Because we kinda need to talk to you, mate.
Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
Right. I prefer not to talk to the wood in the old...
Certainly not.
Come on.
I don't know you and I don't want to. Off you go.
Right. I just wish to talk to you.
All right, all right. But I don't know why you're so determined. Here, I'll get the locks.
This isn't going well.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
My name is William, and I am a Grey Warden, helping Bran Tegan save
a
your
Grey
town.
Warden, is it? It takes all kinds.
Yes.
Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Well, I wanted Arleman's help against the Darkspawn, but I can't get that yet, so I'm going to have to deal with you because I need to help Bran Tegan. It's a long story, mate. Anyway, the militia need your help desperately, and I put the emphasis on the word help and the word
Why should I
desperately.
help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, Or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village or anyone!
Right, okay. Right. You could work to help
I'm
save
an old
her.
man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
I intend
Is that
to try.
so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. Tell you what. If you want me to do repairs for Murdoch and his men, promise me you'll go into the castle and find my daughter.
Okay. I will,
It would be
but
better
what if
than
she's
going
dead?
to my grave wondering.
Okay. And the militia? I will do it, but come on, the
If
militia
you
need
look
your
for
help.
Valena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
Okay then,
Not
I
good
will
enough.
do it.
Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either. I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
Right. I promise you, the soonest I can get into that castle, because I need to talk to the owl anyway, I will look for her and I will find her, even if all that's left are our dental
We will
records.
do our best. Please believe us, friend.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least. Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Okay. Right. While we're here then, are
I
you
must
selling
admit,
anything?
it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however. Right.
Yeah, let's talk business.
I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
Let's see what you have got. It'll have to do, won't it, what you've got? Not that I've got much money. Large shrapnel trap plans. Oh yes, let's have a bit of that. And a bit of that. And a bit of them. Right. Well, we bought some trap plans. They may come in handy. Do you mind if I have a look in this crate?
Hey, I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it.
Okay.
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however.
Yeah. Right. Let's talk business
I
again.
haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
And what have you got now? Well, a little bit more. Nice to see. Not much more. Right, okay. See you in a bit. Let's just have a quick word with Murdoch.
Well, it
Hello.
looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling
he
over
is.
drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle.
Uh-huh. I still need to speak to...
You'll find
Sir
him and
Perth,
his
though.
men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. Right. Let's hope
Right.
we see morning.
Oh, we will. I shall talk to you again after I've spoken to the dwarf. Now, in a house near the lake. We'll start with this one.
It shall be done.
Oh, there's a book.
As you say.
Legend of Galahad, Chapter 1. Ah. What is it with people hiding in wardrobes?